in the streets of Puebla, Mexico. These buildings are super amazing. You gotta see this, like seriously. This is a cool little hotel looking thing, and it's so cute. Downtown Puebla, Historica district. There's the big cathedral that way. And this building we think is really neat too. Look how huge the doors are. Super cool looking them at night. And check out Kim. Kim's pretty short. And so, what kind of people do you think lived in these buildings before? Most of the people around here are about Kim's height. There's a few a little taller.
Not many.
But most of these buildings are really cool and old looking. Loving all the chapels and churches. It seems to be one on each corner. We'll show you something else later. Okay. Why are the doors so big? Why are the doors so big? So they actually have to, you can see the old tracks. You can see how they have to cut the doors out to open them for smaller people now. Something changed. Something shifted here.
Yeah.
You know, these people that live here now were not the people who used to live here. It's becoming very obvious to us. All the doors are just huge. All the ceilings are huge. It's super amazing. You gotta let. Who makes doors this big for people so short? Or did short people take the buildings from the tall people? The streets are really cool here too. Night is just totally different.
I know.
It's pretty cool here at night. I haven't been scared at all, but I'm never scared. But you know, there's not much to fear living in Mexico in the day or night. The only thing to wonder about is, where did all the tall people go? Because I ain't seen any tall people here. I think I'm the tallest person I've seen here, and I'm only 6 foot. And the sound in these buildings is so amazing. The sound in all the churches just like echoes. Super great. Yeah, my camera lens is a little broke, so the lights look a little crazy. That's kind of how I see. My eyes look that way when I see. It's pretty crazy. Sometimes the lights are a little blurred like that. And then there's like a newer building, you could see the difference. But then the older buildings are so intricate and so cool. They haven't destroyed them all here yet, which is really great to see. You can see the old bricks, you can see the wornness in them. Then they got these little strips down on the ground for the blind people to help them see the tracks. Super intricate doors. They always have a cool centerpiece over the top. This building looks like it needs somebody to own it. The plants are starting to take it over. There's a lot of buildings like this downtown in the historical district that I think are for sale, that are just wasting. These can be turned into some amazing things. Mexico has some amazing opportunities right now to own. Ooh, this is coming up on this one. We went to this chapel the other day. Yeah, just little downtown shops here. We went to this big old chapel the other day. It's not lit up like the others, but this church inside is really amazing. What a waste of space. What was it before it was a Catholic church? The Freemasons got the masonry for free, and then they turned it into guilt centers and shame. And there's one of these churches on every few corners. It's amazing. This whole town was a healing center town. You could see with the other videos how the windows are made for sound to float out of them. Most of them have bell towers like that, and the bells were made for sound to heal the town and to heal the people and give energy. There used to be energy conductors up there pulling the energy down. And look at the door. Who needs a door that big? Seriously. All the way around. This building is the one that's just full of holes. See, look at that window. Made for sound to come out of it. And It looks like the whole upstairs are just closed in, trees growing in them in some of these buildings. A lot of these buildings are redone and cleaned up and utilized, but a lot of them are just wasted. There seems to be some really good opportunities down here. The door is huge, so amazing. So we're just walking around town, getting a little lost, no idea where we are really at this moment, but we'll figure out our way back. Really just enjoying this day. And the doors, man. Some of these doors are super duper amazing. We'll show you more, stay tuned. Hey look, there's one of the planets. And then they got tour buses that take you around town and they give you a tour and tell you all the things. And there's really cool places to go. Haven't done that yet. We like to do it from the ground. See? Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then cool door knockers. Cool stained glass. It says 16, but then it says this is actually 330. So what does the 16 mean? That looks really old. Pretty cool. And then flower pots on the shelves. Really amazing. This one's pretty cool. This one looks a little newer. It looks like something about the Olympic Games, passing the torch. Some really cool stuff on this door. Eagles and stuff.
Do you think it's newer or are they just refinished?
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It looks like something about the Olympic Games. And look, it's got the ball court.
Look,
The Mayan ball court. Yeah, it looks like it was pretty old.
So I think they just refinished it.
And then like that one across the street, they had to cut the door in it for the short people because it was made for tall people. Where did the tall people go? See? Look, that's not tall people. The big cathedral's really amazing. Downtown Historic District in Puerto Vallarta. I mean, I can't get enough of this architecture. Big doors with small doors cut in. Old. And a lot of the thrift stores, there's like antique stores, a lot of antique stores and a lot of really cool antiques. So some big shift happened here and they replaced the tall people with short people. I'm sure of it. And they took it over with some kind of a reset or something. Some of the information I learned on Tartaria, and I've seen buildings like this all over the world. It's not just here. Look at this door. Look at this building. It's like insane. But they're all like about 3 stories. Like the big ones are the chapels. And that chapel is just super amazing. So I think those were big, huge energy conductors and big bells that they would ring throughout the town that sounded really amazing. They don't sound as amazing anymore. And Kimberly's ding dong ditching, they had to cut the door out so there's a small door within the big door. Wow. All right. There we go. Big doors everywhere. Tell me what you think. What do you see? I see big amazing doors. What a great town to go check out the architecture at. This is what? Puebla, Mexico. South of Mexico City. Could take a plane to Mexico City and bus down and check out the architecture. It's a good place for it. If you like tacos, there's tacos everywhere. And we went into the churches. We've been into like 15 different churches in this place. And they all have such amazing sound in them. Such amazing architecture. What do you think? Tell me about it. Tell me what you think about these places in the comments. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. We're enjoying our night. I hope you're getting out and having fun and enjoying your life, because that's life for you. Wow.